So, we are going to talk about using AI for request for repair estimates. What you can do is you can just say, according to uh, what you put in, I would like from a realtor's view a estimate summary and detail. And I'm just wording this however I want to word it. Remember, it's AI, so it's not like you have to do it perfectly. If you notice, I've before sometimes I put in because I have big fingers. I'll mistype something and I don't even care because it figures it out. Um, uh, Summary and details for the attached request inspection. Sounds good. Okay, and this is actually for my nephew. We're doing this live. So I'm gonna add a file, which here we go. Uploads the file, submit. So here you go. It breaks down request for repairs. It gives an estimate range, low to high, and it breaks down then in the priority and how you would like it done. Now, I've done this several times before, and it's given me pretty much the same format each time. And I mentioned this to Joey, and Joey was like, "How accurate was it?" And I compared it to actual quotes I had when I first started doing it, and it was pretty accurate. So it does make it much easier on some of these things. Now, again, if you are using this, just look it over, and if anything doesn't look correct out of your experience, just take a gander and see, is that really what it should be? Some of the things that it also put in here, like the structure, it's giving us 3,000 to 5,000 in cost. Actually, for everything in the structure that is in there, that is true, although we're not asking for all of that. So that's where I would need to break it down again and ask an estimate on specifically what we're looking for. Some of the other things it has in here, it says the drain slope issues and so on. That is right on the money. That estimate there, it's giving 4,000 to 7,000. That would be typical. The plumber we had out there is a great guy. He likes working with certain clientele, so he told us that he would give us a break. His estimate was 3,500 for the entire thing. So we do know that that was kind of within the range. The windows, that is right on the money. We actually asked for estimates on that kind of window replacement, and we were getting somewhere around the 8 to 10,000 for the entire home. So that's what you could use it for. Now, some people want to know, yeah, but where did this come from? So we can say, okay, I'm going to copy that same thing again. I'm going to paste it in, but this time I'm going to say, do not hallucinate and cite your resources. So when you're working with AI, there's a thing where it can make stuff up, just like when you get pulled over by a cop and they ask you, do you know why you got pulled over? And you try and think on your feet. AI will sometimes try and do the same thing, and it's called hallucinating. But if you were to tell it, do not hallucinate, then it will not make things up and it can only cite what it can find. Also, you can ask it, cite your resources, and then this is what it will do. So it looks very similar to what I just showed you before, but it's a little different as far as how it's formatted it, how it's put it down, how it's cited things, and then it can even go on. Um, and it even tells you at the bottom of this, because I said cite resources, it referenced that this is typical for Southern California repair cost in 2025 because I uploaded the inspection report, which it realized it had to go ahead and do the estimates geographically. So this is how you can do something like request for repairs using AI.